The Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Opening play of the drive, good throw to the left. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And then first down, right back to the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense because the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Manning. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring out fourth down. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage, and he pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
That's reeled in. It's Graham. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. On the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw again. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes the grab on the move. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Empty set now, 5 wide. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarter.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First play at the drive now. They're packed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's St. Clair. Caught near the sticks, it's Tate. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Smith.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Looking downfield, it's Manning. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking right, this one caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progression.
Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going here. And the return starts from inside the 20. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. To the air, it's St. Clair. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. The defense has it. Off and running. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive to begin at their own 46. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw to the left. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The game's still tied here in the 1st quarter.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. scanning the field. It's St. Clair. And he finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hunt over the middle. It's Peoples. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route movement. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So after the momentum shifts, but we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game. Maybe going back and forth all game.
They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now, the 25. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Very unlucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Longhorns will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's St. Clair. Grab down the middle, it's Tate. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The pass is caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Longhorns will line up to run it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run the option. He finds some space. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a 1st down.
Well, he beats the defense with his legs and his speed, but also with his mind. Does a nice job of coming down the line, reading the defense, making the decision to keep the ball, and then finding that lane to pick up those great yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's St. Clair. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And he keeps it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense scoops it up.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Here's the option play. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Look at that, he's still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Baxter. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Peoples. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Manning. That one's picked off. He could go. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Buckeyes. few ticks from halftime, it doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Heading left after the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on third and very long. There's contact on the throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready, set. Easy.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Caught on the outside, it's Baxter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pass rush closing in. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Back-to-back deep shots. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. First down. They're going to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Baxter. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Longhorns. They were not going to catch him that time.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 19, set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's St. Clair. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play. And this... he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Ready. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Makes the grab. It's Paxton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And punted 4 times already on the verge of a fifth. They can't convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go on 4th down. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through.
That makes the score Ohio State 49, Texas 28.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the toss play now, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point try coming now.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ohio State 56, Texas.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So second down after the incompletion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Finds an open target on the left side. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The tight end has got it. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
To the air, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass rush closing in. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Just won a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go, sack.
Toss it to the back, running left. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The DB's backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Porter. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it to the left. He's got the first and still going. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. That's an important first down on that running play.
29 Philly.
They call the counter run here. Look out, room to run here. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.